Imaging Spectrum here to help. Today, we are installing the Epson SureColor G6070 Epson Edge print software and drivers. This printer comes with two different RIP software. So follow us on YouTube to watch other videos. You will need to have the Epson SureColor G6070 already connected to your computer with either an Ethernet connection or a USB-A to USB-B cable. Let us start by opening a web browser. Go to www.epson.com. We will need to find the search section in the top right-hand corner and type G6070, then hit Enter. The printer will be the first item to display. We will click the blue hyperlink name, which will take us to the main page for the printer. The page will display the Epson SureColor G6070 along with 6 tabs, and downloads will be highlighted in black. Below that, it will read Attention in red letters. Below that will read Operating System. Select the operating system you are currently using. My computer is running Windows 10, so that is what I have selected. With the right system selected, you can now open the sections below as you see here. You will need to download the communication driver, the Epson Edge dashboard, and the Epson Printer Driver Security Support tool. You may also download the firmware software, but in this video, we will not be installing it at this time. Under Utilities, you also see Epson Edge Print Pro and the tab that says Learn More. Click the Learn More tab and a new window will open with Epson Edge Print at the top. Leave this page open and we will come back to it shortly. We want to install the communications driver and Epson Edge dashboard before downloading and installing this program. Now let's go to our File Explorer and select our download folder. We will now click on SC6000_X64 and press OK to install the program. This is the communication driver. The program is now prompting you to select your printer model. Select the Epson SC6000 and it will highlight blue as you see here, then press OK. You will now select the preferred language, then press OK. Read the following license agreement. Once you are done, you will click Agree, then press OK to continue. The program will finalize with the print driver installation and port configuration, displaying that it has completed successfully. Press OK and the window will close. Next, we will install the item labeled Epson Printer DR as you see here. Click it and the program will run, then prompt you with the welcome message. Click Next, and if you have never installed it, you will see a progress bar. On my screen, you see a Change, Repair, or Remove window, since I already have it installed due to having multiple Epson devices. I will hit Repair and then Next. I now have a progress bar. Once the program is done, the completed window will pop up and you will click the Finished button. Next item up is the Epson Edge dashboard labeled EED_2381. Click the item and the license agreement window will open. Please read the agreement and you must accept the terms of the agreement before continuing with the installation. Click the circle next to I accept and hit Next. The program will install quickly and finish, then close its window. To open the program, you will need to go to your search icon or your Windows Start and type in Epson Edge Dashboard. This will be a web link, not an application. The link will open a new tab on your preferred web browser. If you have never used this program, it will display the printer registration first. If your printer is on and connected, it will display, and you will need to select it. Taking a look at my Epson Edge dashboard, you can see I have a number of different printers on display when opening the web browser. To get to the printer registration from my display, I will need to click the 3 lines in the top left-hand corner. A menu will display, and I will click on Printer Registration. Here, we will pay attention to the model and select the printer that we want to have registered on our dashboard. You will hit Apply in the bottom right corner, and the dashboard prompts you not to perform this option while printing. Press OK if you are not printing on any of your current printers. The changes are applied to the program and you will click OK. Click on Home on the top left corner to get back to the main dashboard display. Before performing the next task, you can check the notification on your printer from this dashboard. We are prompted to remove and shake the ink supply unit. We will close that and disregard it at this time as it will not affect the next steps. We will click Ready above the G6000 series model. The display will change and show the ink levels and the media type selected. Your display may only show the number 1 with no name next to it for the media type. We will be adding the media types in the next step. Select Media Settings located here. As you can see under the Source section, I already have 3 items listed. Under the target, I have already installed the same 3 items. I will now show you how to download and install the media types available for this printer. Start by clicking the cloud icon with the down arrow. Download Media Settings will pop open. Click Search. The screen will refresh and display 3 items at this time. Now click the empty box next to Media Vendor, and that will select all 3 items. As you see here, all 3 are now selected, and we will hit Download. Dashboard will process, and the window will close when done. All 3 items will now display under the Source section. You will click on each media type separately to install it into the target side. So click one, and it will highlight. Then click the arrow under the target location that you want to place the media type. I will place one in number 7 under the target section. A red pencil icon will now appear till you have applied the media type to the printer. At this time, you can load the 2 other media types into the target area as you just saw me do with number 7. I put my media type in slots 1, 2, and 3, as you can see here already. So on my display, there is no red pencil icon. Once you have done this process and see the red pencil icon, you will be able to click Apply on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. The pop-up says, "The media settings in the target printer will be updated." Continue, press OK. The changes will be applied, and you click OK again. Now both the source and target areas should display the same information. The blue arrow in the target area is letting you know which media is currently set in the printer. It is time to pull back open the web browser page for the Epson Edge print. This will be to download the RIP software and the printer driver for the RIP. We will scroll down to the section that says Epson Edge Print Installer OS Updater. Here you will click the download button. The file name will read EEP_maininstaller_v7.3.3zip. Now scroll down to Model Information File. Click the tab for printers starting with SC-G and click on the download button. This file, once downloaded, will read EEP_SC-6000_v7.0.0 We will now go back to our File Explorer window. We will have to now extract both files in order to start the installation of the programs. You will select the EEP_main installer first and click Extract All in the top toolbar. The computer will prompt you to select a destination of the extract and then click Extract. The file will unzip and pop open a window with its content. Double-click the EEP setup. Welcome to the Epson Edge Print Setup wizard will display, and you will click Next to start the process. Read through the license agreement and click I accept in order to continue. Then click the Next button. The Create a Desktop shortcut will be selected, and then click Next. Click Install. Look at that progress bar go. You will be prompted if would you like to install this device. You can hit Don't Install if you do not do your own color calibrations. Or you can hit Install if you do have an X-Write tool. The program will continue and then prompt you to install another device, Epson Port Extension, which I will install, and then the Universal Serial Bus Control. And install that as well. This will be for future usage with the Epson Cloud Solution port and getting ink usage and print data if you make the login for it. The software will finish shortly after and display completing the Epson Edge Print Setup wizard. Click Finish. We will now go back to the File Explorer, extract the EEP_SC-G6000 file. Choose your file location for extraction and click Extract. The new window will open and you double-click the EEP application for the install. The program will display ready to install and you will click Install. Displayed is a progress bar. Go ahead and hit Install on the Epson printer software. The progress bar will display again and the program will finish installing. Press OK to close the window. We can close out all of the windows and just have our desktop on or display. Find the Epson Edge Print shortcut on your desktop. It is a blue and white icon as seen here. Click it. Epson Edge Print will display in a pop-up window. This will first display the version you are currently working with. Then the display will change and the initial settings blue button will show under the software name. Click the button. The Epson Edge Print initial setup window is now displayed. You can use Epson Edge Print after the license authentication is completed. Click Start to begin the license authentication wizard. Step 1. Select authentication method of online or offline. We will be selecting online and clicking Proceed. Step 2. Enter the serial number found on the label attached to the product package. This is located inside the Epson Edge print CD case provided with your printer. Once you enter the code, click Proceed. Step 3. The program will authenticate the code and jump to the registration of your printer. This will now show that we are on Step 2. Click Start to register your printer, but we will click Finish instead. If you have watched the other videos on our YouTube page, then your printer should be ready to go. If not, please refer back to our other videos to get your printer set up before registering it with the Epson Edge print software. Now we clicked Finish because I want to show you how to register the printer inside your software, just in case you have to add or remove the printer in the future. Once you click Finish, the program window will open. We will select the tool in the top left-hand toolbar. The drop-down will lower. Select Preferences and the window will now open. In the Preferences window, we will select the Printer section. As you can see, I have 2 printers displaying already. To add another, we will click the plus sign with the word Register under it. The registration portal will open and begin looking for any available printers that are on your network that have a driver installed in the program, which we have already taken care of before opening the software. The SC-G6070 series will display its connection type. We will click the model so it highlights. You can also name the printer at the top. I will change mine to say G6070 due to having other printers on this software. Once again, click the model number to highlight the printer, and now you can click Register. The software will process and then add the printer to your listed items. With the printer installed, we will now close this window and add the paper types into this software. We will go back to the menu under Tool in the top left-hand corner and select Manage Preset. With the new window open, you will see Manage Print Info at the first tab, which lists out the media paper type, and on the far right of the window, a sync icon. You will click on the sync icon, and this will pull up the media type we downloaded earlier with the Epson Edge dashboard. Click Execute to install the listed items into the RIP software. We have now gone from just having generic media types to brand name films with more preset options. We can now close this window. Just like that, our printer is installed and ready to print. I will load some graphics and go over some general settings on Epson Edge Print. Now that we have one item loaded, we can see that it broke my file down into 2 parts. The first layer is color, and the second is white. Under the drop-down of number and order of layering, you can see that there are 2 single layers and a double layer. The double layer is going to be the best for the Epson SureColor G6070 DTF printer. With the different jobs I have loaded, I can make changes to each one and change the media type, layer order, and quality. Or I can select them all and nest them with the button label Nest at the top and change them all to the same settings all at once. While the items are all nested, I can still make size changes, change the number of copies, and the layout. With my changes made, I can now go to the top and click Print. Follow Imaging Spectrum on YouTube to watch the second video on installing RIP software for the Epson SureColor G6070.